Hey everyone, so here I am again. I apparently have a lot of free time on my hands at the moment. So what I'm going to be telling you guys about today is good makeup for acne prone skin or really oily skin. I've always had makeup. I've had it since I was about 11 years old. I was always the first kid in elementary that had it. It's kind of a pain in the butt, I can understand, but at the same time you kind of have to live with it. Before I start telling you guys about what makeup I recommend, I would probably just want to tell you that to avoid getting acne, firstly, do not touch your face, at all. I was always one of those kids that was trying to get rid of my acne, and I just made it worse. I mean, I have small scars that, of course, are covered up right now because of the fact I picked at them. Since I've stopped doing that, my skin's become a lot more clear and less irritated. I found that when I was picking at it, I mean, you just have one little dot on your face, and then by the end of picking at it, it's this giant red blotch. I mean, it's 10 times worse than if you didn't leave it, if you didn't touch it at all. My second recommendation is drink lots of water. Water is the best thing that you can have for your skin. I mean, you need water in your daily life. Avoid drinking lots of pop, sugary drinks at all. Try avoid eating really greasy foods. I mean, I'll be honest, I'm the biggest junk food addict. I love junk food, but I find that when I am eating healthier, my skin is a lot more clear. So it took me a while to find a good makeup routine that worked for me. It was a lot of trial and error, but I finally found one that's really beneficial. I'm going to go through the regular routine I have, and I'll let you know what the approximate price is. Some of the things I have are pricey, some are really affordable, but bear with me through it, and I hope it helps you in some way if you're looking for a product. So the first thing I do is I don't normally wash my face in the morning. I know everyone says wash your face before you put your makeup on, but I find it really dries out my skin. I used to have really, really oily skin, so I can at least tell you a good cover-up to compensate for it. But my skin in the morning, I can't wash it because it's just going to be so dry throughout the day, and then it gets way, way, way too oily in the afternoon because it's trying to compensate for the dryness. Because I know people say to moisturize your skin, but for me, when I moisturize my skin, it just clogs my pores completely, so I avoid doing it. And this routine's worked for me, but you really have to find something that's going to work for you. So I don't wash my face, and the first thing I put on in the morning is a Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, and it's the light one. It is a silicone-based primer, I believe. It feels really soft, it's really nice, and it's oil-free too, which is great. I always find this gives me a really good base before I put my makeup on, and it keeps my makeup on all day, and it helps me actually not get acne because of the fact it's keeping my makeup off my skin. So I do that first. The second thing I'll put on is my cover-up. So I have two different cover-ups here. I have the True Match by L'Oreal Paris. So this one is really affordable. It's about $10 to $20 depending on when you get it. I mean, Shoppers usually has it on sale, or Walmart does. I get this one in the W2, and it lasts a really long time, and you can always find your shade, I find, with this one. I'm wearing that one right now, and I find it covers up my spots really well. I can get really, really red spots. If I get any of this on my lips, here I'll show you, it covers up my lips really well. That is really, really white. So just gonna get that off there. So if you can see what I mean, that's gonna cover up any red spots you have. It covers up my lips, and then I'll use that before I put lipstick on. The second cover up I have, or foundation I have here, is Clinique Stay Matte. So this one's great for summer, or if you have super oily skin. When I was in my more oily skin years, I use this one all the time. It's fragrance free and allergy tested, and it's oil controlling makeup, so it absorbs any shine that you may have. Right now I'm using this as kind of a base for my eyelids just because I have really red eyelids naturally, and I find that it doesn't crease or anything. But this one is higher in the price range. You're looking at, I'm going to say around $30. I'll list the price below, but it's definitely something that you're going to have to spend a little bit more on. It does last a really long time though. I don't recommend applying this with a sponge because it's just going to be absorbed into the sponge and you're not going to get anything out of this. With the L'Oreal Paris one, a sponge is fine if you want to use a sponge. I find it lasts just as long as it would if you weren't using one. So that's what I put on for my cover up, or my cover up foundation, whatever you want to call it. I really am not great with the names. So the next thing I put on is my mascara and liquid eyeliner sometimes. So I really am a makeup, like when it comes to mascara, I'm a mascara addict. I don't wear very much mascara when I'm doing my liquid eyeliner, but when I'm wearing mascara just in general, I am a freak with it. I have it where it's up to my eyelids and I have to take it off just to, it's really weird. I'll probably do a video on it eventually. So for eyelashes, I use Maybelline New York Colossal Volume Express. This one's about $10. It's really affordable. It lasts me forever, especially with the globs of mascara that I do put on. Like I said, I go nuts. Love this mascara. It comes off really easily with makeup remover or with water. I mean, it's not one of those ones where you're ripping out your eyelashes just trying to get it off, even with makeup remover. And then I use the L'Oreal Paris Telescopic Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner, and that's what I'm wearing right now. It's a felt tip. I find it's really, really easy to put on. It's easy to get off too, even though it's waterproof. It kind of has this plasticky kind of base to it. It's really weird, but I mean, if I got a little edge of it up, I could kind of peel it off, if that makes any sense. The next recommendation I have here is what Sephora told me was the White Girl bronzer. So I never used to wear bronzer. I was like, oh, I can't contour. I have no cheekbones at all. I literally just don't. I have a very oval face. So it's Hoola by Benefit. I'll show you the color here. It's pretty light. It's not too dark. I mean, if I do that, you can see it, but it blends out really, really well. I love it. I don't have to use too much of it. It honestly will last me forever. I don't know if I could ever run out of this. To finish everything off, I just found this last time I was at Sephora. I didn't mean to buy anything. My friend was purchasing something and it was at one of the boxes at the front. And I was like, oh, what's this? And it was honestly the nicest powder I have ever seen in my entire life. It is so fine and it covers up all my oily spots. It makes my face so matte and I love it. I hate having oily looking skin. This one was $18. It's Makeup Forever Professional Paris. I'm not sure. I really don't know much about it. I literally just bought it randomly. It's a high definition powder. It's super fine. Like, it almost feels like you're touching flour. It's so soft. I absolutely love it. And the last thing I have is What's Up by Benefit, and it's a kind of like illuminator for your face. So I usually will apply this in the corner of my eyes and right below my eyebrows just to bring some light into my face, because I don't have very much sharp features in my face whatsoever. I mean, I have a very basic face, I guess. So I find that when I do this, it makes my eyes pop, or makes like my brow bones like stand out more, make my eyebrows look sharper and more bold. That's just my personal preference for it. And I actually do have one more thing here. This is my favorite lipstick. It's by Lancome, and it's the new 102, I believe. That's the color. And it's kind of like this corally pinkish color. It's fairly neutral, but it's a really nice soft pink. My lips are naturally really red, and I could not find any lipstick that would cover up the redness of my lips. Like right now, that's my natural color, and I wanted a pink that was a little bit lighter. So for me, I went through 8 different lipsticks. I had to go to 5 different stores to find a lipstick that worked for me, and this one was actually the first one I tried on, and I knew I wanted it, but it was at one store that was really hard for me to access, so I kept telling myself, like, I can find one somewhere else, but I really couldn't, so I went all the way back to that store just to buy this one. This one is about $30 or so. It's lasted me a really long time, but I mean, if you're wearing this lipstick every day, I guarantee you're gonna run out of it in about 2 months, and that's just an approximate, because I only wear this about 2 to 3 times a week, and I got it at Christmas, and it's that much left. So if you're wearing it twice as much as I am, it would be gone by now. Those are my recommendations just for acne prone skin. I will list all the different types of makeup with links below. I hope this helped. If you have any questions for me, I can try to give my best advice I can for makeup. I mean, I'm one of those people that will watch all these makeup gurus on YouTube, and I never feel like I can associate on the same kind of page as them because I'm not willing to spend as much money, or I feel like there's all these little specific details of how to do your makeup that I don't necessarily agree with. Not really agree with, but I wouldn't do just because I'm not willing to spend that much time on my makeup. So I hope this is good advice. I mean, if anyone's just looking for basic, regular, everyday makeup and you're not looking for too much into details on how to do it or how to wear it, yeah, so I think that's it. Sorry if it was a crappy video. I don't normally film them, like I said, but I hope that helped, and have a great day.